Artistic Whispers Productions presents
The Curious Case of the Werewolf That Wasn't, the Mummy That Was, and the Cat in the Jar. Written by Gail Carriger, performed by J. Daniel Sawyer, featuring the vocal talents of Chris Lester, Stephen H. Wilson, T. Morris, Dave Robison, and Vanessa Applegate, with original music by Danny Shade. This story is intended for adult audiences and contains bizarre humor.
Yoo-hoo!
Alessandro Tarabotti's forehead crinkled under his gray top hat. Was that some peculiar bird song?
Yoo-hoo! Sandy?
No, it was a voice hallooing at him across the broiling humanity of the bazaar. Mr. Tarabotti was so thoroughly distracted upon hearing such a name hollered at him in such a place and voice that he relaxed his grip. The place was Luxor. The voice was just the kind that bled the inner ear, trumpeting out a nasal ode to abundant schooling and little attention toward the details of it. His loosened grip allowed the scrubby native boy with terrified fly-ridden eyes to rip himself away and scuttle down a convenient alleyway, vanishing round a pile of broken pottery.
Well, that's torn it.
Alessandro threw the scrap of material he was left holding onto the dirty street. He squinted into the alley, eyes adjusting slowly to the slatted light that crept through the reed mat stretched far above. High houses and narrow streets. Who would have thought Egypt a child of shadows and shade?
Sandy, old chap!
The voice was getting closer.
Who knows you're here, sir?
Asked Floote.
What's the point? Who would dare you hoo at me?
Mr. Tarabotti turned away from the empty alleyway to glare at his valet as though the greeting were somehow Floote's fault. Floote pivoted and gestured softly with his right hand. His left was occupied holding onto a large glass specimen jar. The yoo-hooer hove into sight. Alessandro winced. The man wore the most remarkably bright blue frock coat, double-breasted with brass buttons up the front. He sported a pair of Rumnock stained-glass binocular spectacles perched atop his tiny nose and a limp cravat. In Mr. Tarabotti's world, nothing excused a limp cravat, even the dead heat of Egypt at high noon.
Do I know that repulsive-looking blighter?
Floote twisted his mouth slightly to one side.
Quite right. Someone from my early days, before I cultivated a brain. School, perhaps?
Mr. Tarabotti awaited his fate, brushing a non-existent speck of dust from the sleeve of his own gold frock coat. Single-breasted, mind you, with pearl buttons and a deceptively simple cut.
Blasted English blemishing about the world. Is nowhere safe.
Floote, who was himself an Englishman, did not point out that Alessandro Tarabotti...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?